Now then, you lot, my name is Nathan and welcome back to the internet. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a roast potato. That's it. That is the entire video. Now the reason we are making roast potatoes today is because all I want to snack on is a bowl of roast potatoes, and that is perfectly acceptable. If anybody tells you that's a weird thing, shut them out of your life. Shut them out of your life. We don't need that negativity here. A very simple one today. Let's just jump straight into this. The first thing I'm going to need you to do is turn your oven on. Alright, and when I say turn your oven on, I mean like 200 degrees. We want a nice hot 200 degrees ready to throw these spuds in. None of this 180 degree nonsense, gas mark, whatever. We're working in Celsius. We will achieve ultimate crispiness with a nice hot oven. Delicious. Alright, let's talk potatoes. Now, you're going to get people telling you to use a certain type of potato, this potato, that potato. I don't care. Use whatever potato you want to use. Yes, they are true though. Some of these different potatoes will yield you a different end product. I'm using this potato today. I don't even know what potato this is. I just picked it up from a local shop. If there's one thing I am going to say though about your potato selection, try to aim for big potatoes. And the reason I'm telling you to get these bigger potatoes is because we're going to be able to make more cuts with them. And when you make more cuts from this potato, you're going to have more surfaces, more surface area, more crispiness. And remember, more crispiness, more delicious. So now just thoroughly wash your potatoes and get rid of any dirt you have. If you need a tutorial on that, I'm kind of worried. But before we go any further, if you want to leave a like and a comment, and if you're not already subscribed, you can subscribe. So thank you very much. I'm going to try and up the videos to 2 a week now, a Friday and a Monday upload. Thank you very much. Back to potatoes. Right, you've got your potatoes all washed up now, and we're just going to peel them. It's very simple. Now, try to use a little side container just to collect all your peelings together. It's a little thing we did in the industry. We always have a little container on our bench for any peelings, trimmings, and waste product. It just helps make sure your little station's clean, and it will help you at home. It's a little thing, trust me. When you want to cut the potatoes, you want to make sure they're all even sizes so they're all going to cook evenly. Don't worry if they're all not perfectly even. It's a roast potato at the end of the day. Try to get some different angles and some different slices just for more of a variety. And like I said earlier, the more angles and the more different slices you have, the more surface area you're going to have for crispiness. So once you've done all that, you are then just going to place your potatoes in a pan with cold water and heavily salt this pan. You're going to want to add the salt now, so when they are parboiling, your potatoes are going to soak up all that salt and it's going to be seasoned throughout the potato. Alright, so the potatoes are now on and we're going to parboil them. Parboiling basically means we're going to cook halfway through. So to test this, you're either going to use a knife or a fork, and we're going to stab it. If your knife can go through and there's a little bit of resistance and the potato falls off, it's perfectly cooked. If your knife goes all the way through and the potato breaks, it's overcooked. If the knife goes in and you're met with force and it's not able to pierce it, the potato is still raw and needs to be cooked for longer. Once that's happened, turn off the gas, remove it from the stove, and we're going to drain it. So once you've drained the potatoes, you are then going to add them back to the pan, add 2 tablespoons of plain flour and rough them up. This is going to create nice edges on the edge of the potato with the flour, and these are just going to go extra crispy. Some people use semolina, some people use other stuff. I like to use plain flour. It's what I've used, it's worked before. Just make sure you don't over rough them, as you don't want to break them up into 2 smaller pieces. Just light and gentle to get the edges nice and fluffy. Halfway through cooking these potatoes, I'm going to take my roasting tray and add around 6 tablespoons of neutral oil. I'm just going to use a vegetable oil and get it into my oven to start preheating. It's essential to get this oil nice and hot before we add the potatoes to it. Now this recipe is just a very basic roast potato recipe. You can make all sorts of different variations, but I'm going to add garlic today to mine because garlic is delicious. And if you did want to add any rosemary or thyme or any aromatics like that, more than welcome to. I just don't have any today and I cannot be bothered to go to the shops, but I'm just going to add some crushed garlic to mine today. Now we're going to add the potatoes to the roasting pan, and be careful to not splash yourself with the hot oil. This will burn, so make sure when you're adding the potatoes to lay them away from you. Once you've added your potatoes, you're going to stick them back into the oven, and then after around 20 to 30 minutes, we're going to give them a quick check and turn them over to make sure they're all golden brown on each side. We're then going to return them back to the oven and roast for another 20 to 30 minutes. And obviously this depends on how big or small your potato is, and that will determine how long your roasting time is going to be. That's definitely in the top 3 roast potatoes I've ever made. Now, if this video helped you, that's good. I want everyone eating good roast potatoes. Drop me a like if you like this video. Leave a comment down below what I should make on Monday. And yeah, thank you for watching me. I appreciate all the love and all the support. Cheeky giveaway at 10k. It's coming, it's coming. So, without further ado, I'll see you later.